this one, Ryan?
Yeah, so this is the world's first battery-powered breaker, the MXFuel breaker, which is going to deliver faster, safer.
That one is my favorite. Well, I'm not showing you that one. This is still cool, you guys. But when you see this last one, seriously, I've been waiting. I can't tell you how many years I've been waiting for somebody to make this last tool that we're gonna. I mean, literal years.
That's awesome.
All right, let's do this. All right, guys, we are going to be checking out the latest and greatest from Milwaukee Tools. This is a completely new lineup that nobody's ever really seen before. It literally just came out not very long ago, and unfortunately, I had a lot of really cool footage that I wanted to share, but my computer crashed after NPS, and I lost 100% of it. So, Brian, you were on your way to the airport, and you agreed to fly back here to hook us up to show us what's going on, right?
Absolutely.
So tell me about this new battery platform. This is really hyper interesting. So come on in, let's check this out, guys. I'll grab the camera here. Stick around, will ya?
Yeah, so we're really excited to introduce MXFuel, which is Milwaukee's new equipment system. And this is going to allow us to go out and provide more solutions to our core user groups, the plumbers, electricians, mechanical contractors, and go from power tools and now expand into light equipment solutions. And so this was designed from the ground up for equipment, not just batteries.
How many years did you guys work on this?
So we started back in 2015, so it's been over 4 years in development. And there's over 2,000 job sites that we've done research on, thousands of hours of field research, because everything that we do at Milwaukee starts in the field, starts with the users. Got to understand the applications, the environment, and not just what they're doing in that one moment, but their entire day.
So let's start with this. This is really the heart of this machine, right?
Yep.
And we've got 5 different models that are now running off this new platform?
Yep. And so we'll have 2 batteries. We'll have a CP and an XC, similar like we have an M18. CP batteries designed for handheld ergonomics. The XC,
okay,
that's going to be the workhorse, right? This is the thing that's really going to separate us from anything that exists within the power tool world today.
Are these the actual batteries, or are these just models?
These are them. These are the actual packs.
The reason I asked, this is not heavy.
Yeah.
For a big battery,
Yep.
that's oddly light. Well, I'm guessing this one.
A little bit more heft.
That's all right. So there's some heft to this one now. What are we talking about with power on these things?
Yeah, so we're going to be able to deliver, the power to cut concrete fully plunged.
I mean,
5 inches.
amp hours.
Oh, sure.
And
So this one's going to be 6 amp hours. This one's 3 amp hours. A lot of the industry's really gravitated towards amp hours over the years, but it really doesn't tell the whole story, because I can tell you this is 6 amp hours. Doesn't sound that impressive.
No, it doesn't.
But when I tell you you can break 2 tons of concrete on a single charge with this battery, with the fastest breaking concrete breaker in the world now.
Okay, that doesn't mean much to me, Brian, because 2 tons of concrete, if it's this thick, is one thing. 2 tons of concrete, if it's this thick, is another thing. So, I mean, how do they measure those things?
Yeah, and so we looked at it as, you can do a 6-inch slab, your standard slab.
Okay.
And if you're a plumber, electrician, mechanical contractor, you're doing your under slab repair and a trench application, you can do a foot wide trench in a 6-inch slab up to 40 feet.
Okay.
So 40-foot trench, 1 single battery pack on the XC.
How long does it take to recharge it?
Great. Yeah, so the CP battery is going to recharge in 45 minutes. The XC battery is going to recharge in 90 minutes.
Okay, wow. Let's go down here, because there's some really loud other influencers. Just kind of.
You guys will find it. It's all about GeoCities. Get on there, and then do follow us on MySpace. Stanley's he's the biggest MySpace.
So now you just have a power trend system.
All right, so we just crashed the tools and actual website. What are we looking at with this one, Brian?
Yeah, so this is the MXFuel rocket tower light. And so this thing's all about delivering the most portable 10-foot tower light in the market, and it's going to allow us to take this next step into these outdoor environments. And so it's going to be outdoor rated.
So it's motorized.
Yep.
So it's got a.
Yep. So automatically I can raise it up to that 10 feet tall. Again, it's the most portable 10-foot tower light that's going to exist on the market. Has automatic outriggers, so these things drop down, and then if I'm out on a job site, I'm trying to set up my light.
Right.
I have an uneven ground. All I have to do now is I can push it, automatically adjust, walk around, same thing.
So let's look at the control panel here real quick on this one. How many hours of light are we going to get out of this thing?
So right now we're on the low setting, and you'll get 12 hours of runtime on low. You'll get 6 hours on medium, and then 3 hours on high.
Okay, and can you plug a cord into it too if you wanted to? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. So right on the front here, we'll have AC input, so it's a charger as well. So it charges the battery.
So it's going to charge this battery?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, so I can have it plugged in, I can be charging the battery while the light's operating.
What is the price point on something like this?
So this one's going to be around the $3,000 range.
Okay. So for the guys that are really talking about portable, lights, this is a great option because no more generator.
Absolutely.
No more, because I've seen them on my construction sites where we're working. I see them, the generator on the big trailer, hauling it out there for a light.
Yeah,
that's gone.
Yeah, and so now we're going to be able to start, really being supplemental to a lot of those tow behind tower lights and allowing people to, instead of going and grabbing that tow behind light, now I can just throw this in the back of my truck and I'm off to my job.
Let's go off to the next tool. Let's skip this one because these guys are talking here. What is this?
So this is the MXFuel carry-on power supply. And so this is all about delivering the best power for the job. And so we're going to be able to power more on demand with 1,800 watts continuous, 3,600 peak watts. So for a lot of those heavy inrush currents that you see with a lot of the existing, remaining corded products that are out on site.
So it's an inverter.
Yes. Okay. And it's ground fault isolated, pure sine wave, so you can power, heavy, corded products that still exist, as well as your sensitive electronics.
Okay, wait a minute. It's got a surge protector built into it.
Yep. So anything, just like a standard outlet. If you pull too much, all you have to do is you come up and you press the button, and it'll restart.
Okay.
Yeah, and again, now you don't have to worry about all the time, money, noise generated from just having a generator idling, because you have to idle all the time to be able to have that power on demand.
It's just
right.
there.
And so now we're only pulling power when you need it.
We got a concrete hammer. Is that what we're looking at with this one, Brian?
Yeah, so this is the world's first battery-powered breaker, the MXFuel breaker, which is going to deliver faster, safer, easier demolition. And so we're going to be able to hit as hard and faster than any of the existing corded breakers in the market, which means that we could break concrete
that's
faster.
A pretty bold claim. I mean, I could say I'm the best looking man in America, but nobody would believe me. So how do you actually, have you proven this? Have you tested it or what?
Yep, so if you look at the foot-pounds, so how hard it actually hits, we're going to be right there with
Have you actually tested it, again, side by each, another piece of equipment?
Yep.
And it's worked, and it's beaten?
Absolutely. We've even had users race side by side on job sites with ours versus, their existing competitive AC model. And so we're going to have
How heavy is this thing?
So this is going to be the lightest breaker in the class.
Shut up.
Yep, and it doesn't look like it,
It looks like a beast.
Yeah, and so when you pick it up, even with this battery on it, we're still going to be the lightest breaker in the class. And again, we hit harder with less vibration. Two things you never get together. So harder hitting, less vibration, and it's due to our patented mechanism with a free-floating head design. So the top part that you're holding onto is actually separated from the striker mechanism down below. So we can isolate all that vibration.
So it's not translating back into the user?
Exactly.
Nice. All right, let's go over something for the plumbers.
Yeah, so
right?
Introducing our sewer drum machine. And so when we talked about it in the beginning, how we start in the field understanding the entire process, somebody's entire day.
Yeah.
If we just went out and tried to make a better drain cleaning machine, we would have missed one of the biggest opportunities that we see across a lot of construction equipment products, which is mobility. And so you're going to see our Power Treads lift assist system here, so that when you have that service plumber that's taking this product in and out of their service van, multiple times a day, or if you're in places where basements are prevalent, you have a lot of your sewer access in the basement, so you're fighting entire flights of stairs. And so now what we're able to do,
Shut up.
so I can take it down and I can bring it back up.
That's kind of awesome.
So again, now I can go in and out of that service van or up and down a flight of stairs a lot safer and easier. But we also, innovated on the drain cleaning part as well.
So are there other drain cleaners that have the same, whatever this thing is called in the back?
Not with a powered tank tread.
No?
Not today. And
So this is it. This is nobody else in the industry has that.
And for the first time now, since we have battery power, because you think they're all AC products today,
Right.
So they don't have the ability to have power as you're actually transporting. And so as we introduce
You don't
battery
have a cord.
technology,
You have no cord with this, right?
Exactly.
You can go anywhere with it.
Yep.
You're not limited to,
Yep.
wow.
Sewer calls simplified, right? We can get you done, get you through your job a lot faster and easier.
You've got one last tool, which is my favorite. Hey guys. OG, look at OG Plumber. Oh, I'm sorry. On it. All right. So no, this is not my favorite. That one is my favorite. I'm not showing you that one. This is still cool, you guys. But when you see this last one, seriously, I've been waiting. I can't tell you how many years I've been waiting for somebody to make this last tool that we're gonna. Literal years.
That's awesome.
All right, let's do this thing. All right.
Cool. So we have the MXFuel handheld core drill. This product, I've never done field research on a product category that was more gut wrenching than core drilling. You watch somebody, climb up a 10-foot ladder and try to make a hole with one of the most powerful handheld products that still exists on the market. The clutches don't kick in fast enough. So we knew clear vision delivers safer handheld coring, and that's what the team was able to do. So we have a patented clutch that's going to kick in a lot smoother, so you don't get that reactionary torque to you while you're on that ladder trying to make a hole through the wall. We also have auto stop, which is our internal sensors that detect that rotational
you
motion.
had auto stop on your other one, on your other systems last year, so you incorporated that into this.
Yeah, and so we have it on products like our M18 pipe threader or our M18 magnetic drill press. Anything that has that ability to get into a loss of control scenario, we want to make sure that we incorporate that. We'll also have a lightweight compact stand. So if you do more floor drilling through those 6-inch, your standard commercial slabs, we have the ability to again deliver more portability and mobility with our stand mounted option as well.
Awesome. Okay. And ta-da! Check this out, you guys.
Yeah, and then finally we have the world's first full-size 14-inch cutoff saw with battery power. And so with this, we're going to deliver the best 14-inch cutoff saw experience. We have that full 14-inch cut capacity. We deliver faster cuts start to finish and none of the gas headaches that come along with the existing solutions in the marketplace today.
I am so pumped for this thing. I can't tell. This is how much. Oh, wait. First up, what is the price point on it?
So this one's going to be around $2,000 for the kit with battery charger.
How much?
About $2,000.
Oh, that's not bad.
And so when you look at how much we're going to be able to save when you eliminate one gas and oil over the years.
I'm just talking about startup time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just the time it takes, because I don't, I've got all of the brands, almost every saw, and I've watched the guys. I've had guys waste an hour attempting to start it when it was like, because every saw has its own little quirky startup pattern, right? And you got to flip this, and you got to pull this, and you got to do this, and if you don't do it in the right order, it might not fire, and then it might flood. Then you pull the spark plug out, then you go ahead and you drain, and then you go ahead and put it back together. And it's like, now with this,
power on
you
demand.
hit that one little button,
Yep.
right?
You push the button
you're
and
working.
you go. Right here, and now we're ready. We can operate. And so we have it locked out now.
No, I'm not going to start it up,
Sure.
but this is not bad either. What's the weight on this thing?
So it's about 32 pounds. So it's similar to like a 4-stroke option that you'd see in the marketplace today.
Yep.
And one of the interesting things we saw is that a majority of the applications done are in this downward cutting motion.
Yep.
And so that's where we see that the application will support a lot of the weight of the product. And over time, people don't really notice that increased weight. And then for people that are cutting, in these elevated positions or above their waist, that's where we've got a great solution for that as well.
You got the baby saw.
Yeah, so we've got our
Baby
9-inch.
burger.
Yeah, so this is up to half the weight of what the existing gas saws are in the marketplace today. And so with these two together, you kind of have your hacksaw and then your full-size Sawzall
Right.
to be able to do all the applications in the best way.
All right, Brian, big thank you. Guys, what you don't know is Brian was actually at the airport, and I'm like, I need somebody to show me this stuff, and you Ubered back. So big thanks goes out. That's dedication, dude.
No
Thank
problem.
you so much
Thank
for
you.
showing us these cool tools.
Thank you.
Let me know what you think of them in the comments down below. Which one are you the most excited for? Obviously, you guys know which one I am. That's all we got today, guys. God bless. Go get them, and do me one last favor. Will you guys check out the video I'm going to pop up here? Another one I'm going to pop up there. Hit the subscribe button, and then there's a bell notification. Make sure you hit that. Otherwise, you might not be notified when I upload a new video. That's all I got for you guys today. Milwaukee's latest and greatest tools, gear, equipment, and innovation. If you love videos like this, say it in the comments down below. We'll catch you on the next one. You guys, God bless, and go get them, man.